We're Amy and Wes, this is Rufus, and this is our narrowboat home, Gigi.
In our quest to complete the entire network of canals and rivers in the UK, we've overcome many challenges, and a few episodes ago we took on one of our closest calls yet, the extremely low M5 bridge.
We never thought we'd get under it, and that would have meant that we couldn't complete the Droitwich Barge Canal, a short section that connects the Worcester and Birmingham to the River Severn.
But against all odds, we squeezed our way under, and for the past week we've been exploring this incredibly peaceful canal, gliding through the countryside and soaking up the sunshine.
In this episode, we're on one last long cruise, right to the end of the canal to complete the waterway that we thought we'd never be able to do. So grab some tea, subscribe, and join us for a cruise.
Thanks to Suri for sponsoring this video. More on that later.
What on earth is this gourmet breakfast?
Well, take it then.
The boy would like you to break it into tiny pieces.
See ya. These planks have become quite the problem because we took them off the boat to dry out of wood mites, and then just a nest of red ants has gone on them while they've been on the grass for a day or two. They're dry, but now red ants want to live on them, and I'm not having red ants on the boat. I'd rather leave the planks behind. Where were they? Don't wake them up.
I'm trying to bash them off. Yesterday, there was a little gaggle of them, wasn't there? I don't think they were living in it, though.
Well, we can't even use this one anyway. What are we going to do with it? Cut it up and burn it?
Probably. It's really annoying, though. I want to have it as a usable plank, but I guess...
Those days are gone.
Yeah. Not really a lot we can do about that now, is there?
Go on, just put them on the boat.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Shame I can't just throw them on like I threw them off. Oh, goodness.
Are we ready to go then?
I think so. I don't want to leave this spot.
I know, it's lovely. Good morning. Today we are cruising. A little bit on and off cloudy, but the sun still keeps peeking out, so we're not complaining for this time of year. We are going basically the rest of the way on the Droitwich Barge Canal today. There's 5 locks and 6. There's 6 locks, and there's a mooring at the end which is just above the River Severn, so we're really hoping we don't need to go on the Severn today. We're hoping we can moor on there. But yeah, we're just looking forward to it because we hear that it's really nice. We've loved this spot. Oh my god.
I don't want to leave.
It's quite rare that we get spots where we don't want to leave. But we don't want to leave. It's been lovely. We've been waking up the last week where we've been like, shall we cruise tomorrow? And then we'll plan a cruise, and then we wake up and we're like, nah, let's just stay one more day. But yeah, time is to move on. Otherwise we are going to run out of toilet space, so. A week back to using the planks.
Yeah, it's been quite nice actually to just do a bit of practice.
It's never as bad as it feels like. Obviously, some people might struggle more than others, but for us, we always dread it.
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh, it's not actually that bad.
It's fine, yeah. One sec, Amy. I haven't finished getting ready yet.
What? Where are you going?
One sec.
What are you doing in there?
Just brushing my teeth.
But why are you using a drill?
These conventional toothbrushes just aren't cutting it anymore, Amy. I need something with a bit more oomph.
You don't need that. You need one of these instead. This video is sponsored by Suri.
Every year, over 4 billion toothbrushes are thrown away into landfills or the ocean, and typical toothbrushes are made of plastic components and wasteful packaging, but not suri. These sleek, well-designed toothbrushes give your teeth a clean without dirtying the planet.
Our old setup was making a right mess, leaving gunky water in our holder and grubby stains all over the bathroom.
Time to freshen up our bathroom.
But Suri toothbrushes come with handy mirror mounts. They use their aluminium frames to stick to the wall, keeping your sink clean and tidy.
Much better. The toothbrushes use sonic... One second. The toothbrushes use sonic technology which do mini vibrations and get a really good and powerful clean. One thing I genuinely love is that the brush tells you at regular intervals when to move on to a different spot, and it stops when you've brushed for the recommended amount of time, so you know you're getting a good clean.
It's too long. I'm quite self-conscious in my teeth. You live on a narrowboat. Having more battery-operated things is surely a bad thing, right? I hear you cry. Well, wrong, because Suri toothbrushes actually last a 40-day plus battery life. We can vouch for this because we've had these for a while now, and we've only ever had to charge them once. And even then, you can charge them off USB, so we don't even have to turn our inverter on to charge them.
We did used to use bamboo toothbrushes because sustainability is important to us, but we did feel like we were missing that power action from a toothbrush. But now we can get rid of those because Suri is also sustainable. Not only did they look really cool and sleek, the cases are made of aluminium, the heads themselves are also plant-based, and they can be sent off for free to Suri for recycling.
So if you're interested in getting your hands on one of these Suri toothbrushes, you can get 20% off with code BOAT20, or you can click the link in the description.
We genuinely have been using these for ages and we really, really like them. So thanks Suri for sponsoring this video, but now, can we get cruising?
Come on then. Off we go.
Onward. Rufus lost a tennis ball in this spot. We think a dog stole it because he left it out overnight and I told him not to. And then the dog came over and took it.
Don't worry though, he's got about 500,000 other ones.
That one was probably one he stole off another dog anyway.
Yeah. Bye lovely spot. We'll miss you.
Say bye to the view.
Yeah.
Sure there'll be lots more though.
That was such a good view out the bedroom window. There's some slightly ominous clouds going on, but fingers crossed we'll have... Oh, there's actually a bit less blue sky than I thought. That. I want that.
And that.
Yeah. First lock of the day.
It's actually colder than it looks, so I'm going to warm myself up by doing it.
Yeah, do you want to do the locks and me drive?
We can always swap a bit later on, but yeah, I want to warm up.
There's a flight of 5 and then there's a gap and then I think there's one on its own.
Ooh.
Thank you. Thank you.
Off to a good start. Lock number 1, we had some help from Owen, so thank you. The next lock's just down there, so come on Rufus, come on.
See ya. Lock number 2.
gate is.
I know.
Time to switch the windlass. Time for the go windlass ratchet. It does actually work really well, not an ad or anything. We were gifted it to test out, and it's great with the lock paddles. Or if you just need a bit of extra help doing them.
That bridge looks quite low.
They love a low section on this canal.
Oh yeah. Oh, I think we would have been fine anyway, but didn't want to risk knocking your garden into the canal. Still quite low. As we often do when cruising through a few locks, we swapped roles for a bit, which meant I got to run off with the fancy windlass and left Amy at the helm. The novelty of having a ratchet on a windlass never seems to grow old. How many is that? 3?
Yeah, I've got 2 more, I think.
And then one more on its
One more.
own. Alright. See ya. It's been ages since we've done like a wide lock flight. Really glad the sun's come out though. Keeping me warm doing the locks.
So while Wes has gone ahead to set the next lock, I'm just basically idling forward, go really slow, and then hopefully by the time that lock is ready, I can go straight in rather than having to keep pulling up on the lock landing. If you just go really slow, it should give him time to fill it. So I'm basically just in neutral, just drifting. And look how nice it is. Wes is doing the locks today because I'm on my period, and that I feel like that's something that not many people talk about, and it is the reality, because when you really are in pain, the last thing you want to be doing is 5 locks, but sometimes you just have to. So we need to move basically because we're running out of toilet space, so it is what it is, but it's fine. It just means that I'm a bit more grumpier and a bit more laid back during the cruises. Wes is great, he'll just do everything, bless him. Yeah, and it is one of the things where it's like when you really don't want to cruise and you have to. We don't necessarily have to this time, but sometimes the last thing you want to be doing is that.
So the mooring we're trying to get to today, as Amy said, is 2 locks up from the River Severn. It's basically like the last point you can moor on before the River Severn. We're hoping to do like a little stretch and then go back up the Worcester and Birmingham. But at the moment we're kind of torn because the Tardebigg flight, which is the way that we get into Birmingham, has currently got a closure for an unknown duration, which isn't great. So it might be a week or it might be months, we don't know yet. So I think we're going to do the ring anyway, but then it might be that we have to then turn around, come back down the Worcester and Birmingham, go all the way up the rest of the River Severn to find a different way around, but one step at a time.
I'm quite a good driver, aren't I?
You're not bad, yeah.
I like to toot my own trumpet. There was loads of people watching me in the last one come in, and you know when you really want to nail it?
Yeah.
And I did.
Smashed it.
Wes is trying to shout stuff to me all the way over there. I don't know what he's on about, but something's different about this lock.
I need a key if I get to the landing.
Oh, you need a key?
Or I can try and climb around the fence.
I'll come onto the landing and open it for you. Ooh.
Right.
No, don't fall in. What does it say?
Just fish it. I think it's to stop fishermen from going on the landing.
Well, you can't come in, can you?
Can I come onto the lock landing, please? Always quite exciting when there's like a slight variation in the locks. This one's got a little gate as well. Very posh. Don't mind my posh little gate. Oh, and it's a one paddle up kind of lock, by the look of it. One paddle up doesn't always mean that there's a boat coming or that someone's been naughty. It's sometimes in case the lock gates are weak and they don't want the lock to stay full. I don't think anyone's coming. The only thing is that when you come to a lock and it's like not set the default way, you always start having to like question how to leave it, because sometimes it will be someone in the house has got a windlass and they just know best what to do with it to look after the lock, but you can't always tell, so I don't know, you just kind of got to use your best judgment, I guess. It's so much easier when there's like a CRT sign, but it doesn't appear to be one on this one. While filling the lock, I continued to strategize about how to best leave it, and I was reminded why we never leave our windlasses on the mechanism when we aren't holding them. And then the locks are old and sometimes things slip, and if this happens with a windlass on, it can fly off or swing round with enough force to break bones. Just a little word of warning. Someone's on form with the driving into locks today. It's got very windy suddenly though.
I know, I want to get moored up now.
Where's the sun gone? Well, I think that's why there was a paddle left up. That's really leaky in there. Obviously the bit in the middle. But I think I will do the same. I'll leave one paddle up just so that that's not going to have any strain when no one's in it, in case the lock fills up over time. Oh, it's so cold now. It's quite high up.
I can just hover here. I'm in the bridge hole.
Come on.
Go on!
Alright, I'm going to leave that paddle up there. Oh, that's alright. I noticed it was quite leaky. Yeah, you too. Oh, nice.
You made it!
Right, onwards.
The lady came out and said that they've been leaving it up in case of floods. The people that live in the lock cottages usually know the lock really well as the lock keepers. So.
Yeah, so she came out just to say thank you, which was nice.
Yeah, we follow their judgment.
Alright, that's the flight of 5 done. Now we've got a little gap, then 1, and then hopefully we can find our mooring.
It is a really nice stretch though.
Yeah, it's lovely.
I learned what they are the other day. Someone commented. I never knew. I thought they were like birds' nests.
I did.
You know when the trees are all bare and there's like big bunches in them? Guess what it is?
No idea.
Mistletoe. Yeah, I thought they were birds' nests. It makes sense now.
What is it? Is it like a weed then?
I don't know. The Droitwich ring that we're doing right now is really lovely. I definitely recommend. And there's quite a few hire companies on here that you can do a weekend trip around the ring. So I think it's quite a good route for like 3 or 4 days. So yeah, you get to see Worcester, Droitwich, a bit of the River Severn.
And a ridiculously low tunnel.
And a ridiculously low tunnel. And not too many locks, but a good amount of locks. So yeah, if you want like a weekend boat trip, maybe check it out. Right on the bomb.
What is it?
It's one of them sticky buds, and then you've sat in it and squashed it in.
I don't want to know bloody tail.
Oh, it's right in there.
Careful, careful. Is it coming off?
Yeah, mostly. How did you not feel it stabbing your bum?
Is it all off?
Yeah.
I feel violated.
So there aren't that many moorings along here, but there is one there that's really nice if you did want a peaceful one, but we're not going to moor there because there's no internet.
There's basically like zero internet there.
So onwards, but I do want to moor up soon because it's starting to get windy.
Yes, we're going in the reeds now because I tried to stop.
God.
Attack, kill.
I give you take over to drive for 1 minute.
It's alright, Rufus is on it.
Get him, Rufus.
He like looks at you to be like, did I do good? Well done, you've defended us from the evil reeds. What is it, Amy?
Last lock of the day. I mean, hopefully there's moorings, because if not, we're going on the Severn.
I don't want to go on the Severn. Amy has found an old, pre-owned adult item.
It's been used, but I don't want to touch it. I've got a poo bag on my hand, but what if like a little mouse gets stuck in there? That's not a good fate.
Goodness. Oh, oh my. Tie that nice and tight. You've done your bit for the little sneakers of the Droitwich Barge Canal, Amy.
There's a bin right here.
Yeah, how's it not already in the bin?
What's wrong with people?
Yeah, it's not ideal. Would you like to wash your hands?
Yes.
Right, anyway, continuing with the cruising. Ready? Last lock of the day. Last lock of the day. Well done. Out the way.
Yay! Right, a little cruise now. That should be all the locks, and we're looking for a mooring now.
Very pretty, but it's really cold now.
This looks like one of the frailest bridges that we've come across. So it's getting pretty cold now and we're looking for a mooring, and we've come across one with good internet, and it's kind of here, which is nice. The bank is pretty flat, and it's not too far away from where we were aiming for, so we're going to bank this one, walk forward and check out the other one, and then yeah, if not we can stay here because it's a nice mooring. We just don't know whether it's going to be too silty.
Well, so far we can get in. Look, there's a dog poo over here. It must be a good spot.
Right, let's see if it comes in. I can feel we're sat on something. You'd have to use a plank, but it's not too bad.
This seems to be a bit better. There's a fresher dog poo here.
It's about 60, what do you reckon? Do you want to gamble? I mean, it's not an amazing mooring, but the road will be noisier over there and there might not be internet, but there is Armco, so I feel like quietness and internet is more important for us than Armco.
Yeah.
Which is why I think stay here.
Well, then walk down.
Yeah.
Right, we've moored up. The spot is pretty good, it's quiet, it seems nice. The internet's good, which is probably the most important thing for us. There's not very much solar, and obviously there's no Armco or anything like that, so we're going to walk around and have a look at the other spots. But we might stay there for a night anyway and just see how we feel, because this is quite a noisy road. It doesn't look like it's going to calm down at night, so we might be better off staying there anyway.
I think my preference would be away from the noisy road more, so we'll see. Come on, it's okay. Good boy, a bit scary, isn't it? This is quite a nice one too, but the road is quite loud.
Yeah, you are right next to it here.
Not as loud as I thought though, to be fair.
Yeah, I think it's because we've spent so long by the M5, we've forgotten what like a not motorway sounds like. It's really nice. I didn't want it to be nice. I was hoping we were going to get it and be like, oh, the noise is horrendous, it's really muddy.
It is quite loud.
It is louder, but I think it's okay.
Yeah, it's definitely doable.
So it's basically like, if we come here, the internet's terrible, we might have to reverse all the way back, and it's quite far. What we probably need to do is get like a little SIM card that we can just test in our phones, but that's effort.
That is not worth that effort.
So we're going to do a speed test on a different network, which isn't really a worthwhile test at all.
It's alright, it's less good.
Stay there. We'll stay here. Stay there for tonight.
Stay there for tonight, because we've done 5 blocks today, and it's a nice spot for tonight.
Yeah.
And then yeah, we move on. I much prefer our current spot. It's way quieter.
Yeah.
It's dead peaceful. But yeah, both are nice, which is it's a good problem to have.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Right, let's get inside and get settled now. Big reveal.
Oh yes, look at that. With, of course,
Some flatbreads.
That looks banging. Smashed it.
Thank you.
Almost out of stew season now.
I know, I wanted to make the most of it.
Yeah.
Thank you. Ooh, careful.
Easy. Cheers. Thanks for watching this episode. We hope you enjoyed.
And thanks to Suri for sponsoring this video. Don't forget you can use our code BOAT20 for 20% off your Suri order.
Huge shout out to our wonderful chip pals on Patreon. Check us out on our socials and we will see you next time.